Start off by asking them how to feel to post a season high score, and they all said it was great to post a season high score, but there's still always room for improvement. How do you feel as a coach that your players are happy with it, but they know they got to do better?
Well, obviously we had a little meeting after the meet, and basically that was the story that we told them. You know, we certainly are very happy with the high score. I think we did a lot of really good things today, but we also had two seniors who fell on beam. You know, and when you've got two seniors falling on beam, that kills you. You know, it was good enough to win today, and that's certainly a good thing. And I think we're growing as a team, but you know, we've got lofty goals for this team. And you know, I know they want to be in the top 18. You know, we wanted to win a regular season championship, and we did that today, and certainly that was a great step. We want to win a MAC championship, and for us to be able to do that, they need to understand. You know, even though things were really good today, they're not going to be good enough to win a championship. Not when you've got to count a fall. And so we had a little talk with that, and they know that, they understand that, and that's one thing that I think we're very proud of with this team is, you know, it'd be easy to look at the score and say, wow, we did a great job, congratulations, but yet we're not satisfied because we didn't do what we really set out to do. You know, anytime you have to count a fall, you look at that as a little bit of a defeat. So, you know, I'm not surprised that's what they said. You know, this is a very focused, very driven team. They have some very lofty goals. And it's nice that we have leaders like the girls that were sitting here because they understand, and they're the first ones to be able to step up and tell the team, you know, even though we did great, you know, it's not acceptable to take that fall. We've got to do a little bit better. We've got to focus a little bit more and get the job done next time.
Now, say you want to work on beam. What do you guys as a coach got to make sure the girls don't mess up on beam in the future meets?
Boy, if I could come up with that answer, believe me, I'd make a lot of money with a lot of programs. You know, beam is all about confidence in yourself. You know, they practice the routines day after day after day, and you know, 95% of the time they go out there and make the routines. You know, when you get into a pressure situation and you get into a meet, it's really all about being able to focus and stay calm and stay confident in your ability. And, you know, that's where you expect your seniors to step up, and that was probably the most disappointing thing that we did see today is we had two seniors who didn't get the job done. But yet at the same time, we had a lot of other kids who did. Stepped up, did a great routines, did a great job. You know, they just have to really believe in themselves and their ability and, you know, not let outside things get into their head. It's very easy to doubt yourself just a little bit, and anytime they do that on beam, it's a disaster.
And can you just talk about the Flip for the Cure event and what it means to you?
You know what? It is the premier event that we look forward to every year. You know, we get such great support from both the administration, the staff here, the students, the community. You know, our girls spend a lot of time in really going out and trying to get solicitations from downtown. And you know, obviously you saw the baskets that we had that we raffled off today. You know, it's just really a whole community coming together to get people aware of the disease and what it can do. And for us raising this money, what it does is it gives hope to ladies that have gone through this disease or are currently going through this disease. So, you know, we're very proud of the team and the work that they put in, but we're also very proud of the community and the people here at Kent State because they've really embraced this meet and have really gone above and beyond what we were hoping to do. So, you know, it's a great meet. It's a great cause that really our girls understand, you know, this is about them. This is about life. You know, and if we can give some people a little bit easier time, then that's certainly worth all the time that they put into this.
Now, all around, Whitney Johnson has done it the past 2 weeks. I know Marie's ankle's hurting a bit, and Mims came back for the vault. Is that something? Are we going to see Marie in all around in the future, or is it just going to be Whitney?
Well, you know, we'll see. You know, we know that we need Marie bars, beam, and floor. You know, she's just such a dynamic performer and one that we really count on day in and day out to go out there and give us a solid routine when we need it. You know, luckily we're very deep on vault and we've got a very good vaulting squad. So, You know, if it comes down to giving her a break and letting her rest that ankle, then we'll give her a break and let her rest the ankle. You know, obviously, you'd like her to be able to compete at the MAC championships all around, and you know, she certainly has as good a chance as anyone to win that. But you know, we have a bigger goal, and she understands that as well. You know, and it comes down to we've got the team goal. You know, we've got good depth right now. We've got a lot of kids who are starting to come back, like you said. Amaya Mims, you know, was doing exhibition floor today, and she's certainly a kid who made a big stance in wanting to get back into the floor lineup before she had the concussion. So, you know, when you've got kids like that fighting to get back into the lineup, and you've got kids that are waiting in the wings that are as talented as some of our kids are, you know, we feel pretty good where we're at right now.
And can you just make your case of moving to the top 18? I know that was your goal going into this match.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be close. We're certainly replacing, you know, a 194.675, which is good because we're going to replace it with a 196.05. You know, a lot of it depends on what the other teams that are currently in the top 18 do. So I know we had a you know, a significant jump up with our regional qualifying score because we get to drop that 194. So, you know, we'll see Sunday night. Sunday night, you know, all the scores will be in from the weekend, and you know, I think we'll be close. Will we be in the top 18? I don't know. I guess time will tell. You know, the good thing is we feel like certainly this team still has more in them. They haven't peaked yet. They've got better routines to come yet. I think we have stronger kids right now, and so, you know, if it's not this week, then we're going to fight to get into it the following week.
When I asked the girls that question, they all said the same thing. They said they have the most heart. They work the hardest. Can you just talk about how they want to be the best so bad?
You know, we have a strong tradition here, and we have a very proud tradition here. You know, it started way back when Rudy Bachner started this program out, and you know, he just did a tremendous job in developing good teams, and there was a lot of success that he had. And I've been very fortunate, and the kids that we've brought in, you know, have understood that there is tradition here, and there's success that's been here, and that they're not afraid to work hard. You know, they work like athletes. You know, they look like beautiful young women, and they compete like that, but they train extremely hard, and they're very focused in their training. You know, there aren't any prima donnas on our team, and that's probably the best way I can put it, is these are blue-collar girls that work extremely hard, that do have a goal in mind, and are willing to work for that. So as a coach, I mean, it's been a dream season as far as that, because they get along well, they work well, they are very focused, and they're very hungry. We haven't won a MAC championship in 3 years, and that doesn't sit well with us, doesn't sit well with the team. So they're bound and determined and very focused that this year that's going to change.
And overall, you talk about how you guys got to improve on being just for the next match. Can you just talk about what you guys got to do overall?
Well, you know, we need to go through and really evaluate the girls as they practice this week. And you know, we had a couple of girls who hit some routines that weren't in the lineup and were in exhibition spots. And you know, we're going to have to really look and see, you know, if a girl's not on and she's not doing well that particular week, then there hopefully is going to be someone who's going to step up and take their spot. You know, and they know that. They know that if they're not performing well, that there's going to be someone that's right behind them, that's pushing them, that wants to get in as well. So, you know, it's a friendly competition, but it's a competition. And there are girls who definitely want in this lineup, that if they go out and show that they want it this week, there could be some changes made.
Can you just talk about what happened at the end, the very final rotation for Kent State? You know, it seemed to me that everybody hit on the floor, and then you sent a couple girls out after the final five or the top five. You know, what went through your head as a coach? Why did you put a few more girls out on the floor? Well,
they're called exhibition routines, and you know, basically, like I said, we've got very good depth, and you know, we have 6 girls who go out there and compete, and you count your top 5 scores, so you're able to throw away 1 score. But we also have a number of other girls that are working that event that, like I said, they're pushing to try and get in as well. And for us as coaches, what it does is it gives us an opportunity to go and watch them in a competitive situation, see how the judges react to their routines, and it gives them experience in front of a crowd and in front of the judges. So, you know, and in Maya Mims' case, obviously, she was in our floor lineup, had a concussion a couple weeks ago, and is just starting to get back, you know, pretty close to 100% right now. She did a phenomenal routine today, and obviously she's going to be pushing to get back into that lineup. So, you know, those exhibition routines become important because it gives the girls experience, and it also, for coaches, for us, we get to see how they are responding in front of a big crowd, how they're responding in front of judges.